Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Perspective here on the channel. This is episode 5 now, and this will be our May recap. So, in the month of May, we had a lot of stuff more go on behind the scenes, more business stuff than we did team stuff. So, this episode is going to be more business-based and not as much team-based, but there still is some news to talk about on the team side. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So for our business segment, we had quite a few things happen, and they're all good things, so don't think we're going bad or anything. Business is going really well, and I'm proud to say we're getting new designs made for other apparel with dash threads. I think I mentioned it one or two episodes ago that we were going to plan on getting more future apparel coming, and it's getting closer to that. I'm getting ready to send the money to Devin over at Dash Threads so he can get his designers on making some more apparel for us. So right now we have the flag, short sleeve jersey, long sleeve jersey, pro jacket, pro hoodie, and then we have regular hoodie and two different hats. What I'm looking at getting added to our store is a few more t-shirts with other logos on them, which I don't want to spoil that yet. We're going to get a pro jacket done, so it's a zip up with our, it's going to have our sponsors on the side. Planning on getting that. And then also, we're going to get hopefully a windbreaker design done. They have also baseball style jerseys which button up all the way down. I think those are really sick. And then we're also going to get polo designs too, so I can wear those to actual in-person meetings and such like that. And we'll have our logo on there as well too for those. So that's going to be coming soon. I'm going to hopefully send the money over to Devin in the next 2 weeks or so. And then designs should be probably less than 2 weeks after that. So possibly by the next episode, we should have the new apparel made. But I don't know if it'll be ready to order by then. I'll have to talk with him on that. So next part of business, I wanted to show you our business cards. So you may not be able to see it very well, but we did make business cards. I made them. See if you can see them on there. Like that. Back it up a little bit. And then on the back, it has our sponsors on there. And basically for these, if we're at events or something, I can go ahead and give those out to people just to try to get our name out there even more. And also, if we do giveaways, I'll throw a few of those in there and such like that. So it's not a big thing, but that is something I made and ordered quite a bit of them, so I do have a ton. If you want me to send you some, actually you guys can comment down in the description. Let me know if you want me to send you guys some business cards and to give out to your friends and such. I will have no problem sending those out. It gives me something else to do also. I like sending stuff in the mail to people, so let me know if you guys want me to send you some. And then the last part of the business, which I'm most excited for, is I'm working on a website right now for the team. It's going to feature, it's going to have our teams on there with fun facts and stuff about each of our players on our teams, and they'll be separated by what game they play. So the Call of Duty will have a section. We'll have a section for staff, which will have me, Animal, and Knight on there for now until we get some more staff on board with us. And then it's going to have a news section, so the news will be stuff we post on our Twitter, not all of it, but like the major stuff, so the new apparel designs will be on there, and we'll post other major team updates and stuff on there on the website, as well as our Twitter like we already do. We'll also have, there's a link to our shop on there, so if you click on the shop on the top, it'll take you directly to Dash Threads website where you can purchase the apparel. I think that's it. there's not going to be too much on the website. It's just some stuff. Obviously, I'll update it probably once a week if needed. But I really wanted to get a website made a long time ago. But for now, I'm just going to stick with this one that I'm working on for free until we can get our own domain. So for now, we'll stick with what we have, and then we'll upgrade to get our own domain eventually. So for this website, it should be. I've been working on it daily for the last few days, and it'll eventually get there. So I don't know when it will be officially published, but I will let you know on our Twitter, which of course is in the link in the description if you're not already following us on Twitter and have notifications on for when we post updates on there. So stay tuned and be one of the first people to check out the website when it's done. I think that's it for the business segment, so let's move on to the next part. So moving on into Call of Duty, we didn't have a lot happen this month. There wasn't any more LAN events for our Call of Duty team in the month of May, but we did make a roster change. As stated in the last episode of Perspective, I talked about how the team didn't get as much good practice online due to Pox not having the best internet access. His internet wasn't the best, and he would get hit offline and such like that. So the team didn't get the best practice online together. All being on at the same time was also rough with jobs and such. So we decided to, Pox was a great player, but we decided to release him from the team, and we picked up a player, Zealot, who will be replacing him, and so that's going forward for the next event. Zealot is our new fourth. He's really good at S&D, which our team was already good at S&D at the last AFD event, but he can bring us some more strats in and such to better improve our S&D gameplay going into the next tournament. And further, our players were really good at respawn. The base three we had with Tagz, Ksell, and Bangful, who used to be Creativity. He changed his name. They're really good at respawn, so they're going to give him the tips on respawn, and Zealot's going to give them the tips on S&D. And overall, this should really improve our squad going into the next AFD event, which is what I'm moving into now. And to announce, they will be at the next AFD event for us, which is going to take place July 7th this summer. So that's going to be the last AFD event of the year for them. It'll be their third one, our third one. We've attended all the AFD events this year, and we're going to continue that trend with going to the July 7th one. And it's actually going to be at the same venue that this past one was at. So the venue is really nice, and I'm glad they decided to go with this place again. And it's going to have more space, and hopefully all three side stations will work this time, and the other one doesn't get shut down and used for the 2v2. So that means we won't have to wait as long between matches and so on. So really excited for that AFD event. And also, as you can tell by my hat, got it from my local GameStop. I'm also wearing the shirt too, but it's underneath my Optic jacket. Black Ops 4 was announced. In case you didn't watch the release video from Treyarch, you should go watch it on YouTube. Highly recommend it. They did a great job announcing the game, and the game looks phenomenal. I love Black Ops 3. That's probably my favorite Call of Duty game that I've played since I started playing, and that was in Advanced Warfare. So I played Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and now World War II. And Black Ops 3 was by far my favorite game to play. So I'm really glad that it's similar to Black Ops 3. There's no jetpacks, but there is the slide feature, and just how colorful the maps look already. I just think it's going to be a fantastic game, and Treyarch is always really good with their games, especially the Black Ops series. So I'm really excited to play Black Ops 4, and to find out that it's coming out in October this year, October 12th, versus waiting till like November 3rd or 4th when it usually comes out. It's a whole month earlier pretty much, which means we get the beta earlier, and I'm just excited to play it. It's going to be a really fun game, I can tell already. And of course, me, Knight, Animal, and a few others are going to be going to the midnight release at our local GameStop. But I really loved this hat, and it was really cheap, so had to cop on that. And I'm going to be wearing it at the midnight release also, which we will end up making a vlog when we go to that. So stay tuned for that, but that's a little far in the future, so we'll save that for a future episode. But really happy to see Black Ops 4 gameplay already. And the only thing I'm really iffy on so far is the regen feature, where you have to stab yourself to regen your health. It's not automatic regen anymore. But I think after playing it, we'll get used to it as a community, and I don't think it'll be that big of a change. But I see how they want to change it up a little bit and make it more tactical gameplay and team-based versus individual performance. So glad to see that. But that's going to do it for the Call of Duty segment. Let's move on to our further news. So the last thing I want to quickly talk about is, obviously you saw in the title, we are expanding into Fortnite. Obviously most teams have already with picking up online teams. Well, we picked up an online team. It was 4 people. They've now cut it down to just 2 of them, looking for 2 more because of other player issues. But these 2, Freaked and Lil Cracky, are their names and their gamer names, and I will have their Twitters in the description now under members, so you can see them added to our list. And they are going to be competing in online tournaments, and they've been crushing it so far. I think like every night or every other night they're posting that they're winning money in tournaments, and because they are winning them. So I mean, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to pick them up on our team, and looking forward to seeing where the future goes with Fortnite, because they just announced that they're going to be spending, that they will spend up to $100 million in competitive Fortnite leagues and LAN events and such coming up, which is insane, because I saw this crazy post on Twitter and it showed like Halo, Call of Duty, Rainbow, Counter-Strike, how much they've given away over like the last 2 years combined, like tons of games in competitive scene, and it's still less than what Fortnite is saying that they're going to want to give away in leagues and LANs. So that's pretty crazy. So I'm excited to see where the Fortnite competitive scene goes. But for now, they're just going to be competing in online tournaments for us until future major LAN events are announced. Then we can talk about sending them there to compete under us. But for now, online tournaments is good, and you guys should go drop them a follow on their Twitter in the description, and show your support out for them and where the future lies with us. So that's going to do it for the Fortnite section, and let's go ahead and see what other news is ahead. So that's going to do it for this episode of Perspective. Again, not a super long episode, more business heavy than team based. But we did have the updates for a Call of Duty team, adding our Fortnite team, and of course showing off our business cards we just got. We can't wait to show you future designs for our new apparel and also the website announcement. So stay tuned for when the website will be released and you'll be able to check it out. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode of Perspective. Stay tuned because I may be posting pictures on our team Twitter of Animal and I going on vacation. We're actually on vacation as this video will be going up starting today. So we're gone for a week, so the team Twitter may be not as active in posting because I won't be in our country, the United States, so I will be out of the United States for a week. But stay tuned and updates will be posted if necessary. If not, we'll be back active around the 8th or so of June. so in about a week. So let us know if you need anything. You can also comment below if you want me to send you some business cards. I literally have hundreds of them, so if you want me to send you some, please let me know. I have no problem doing that. Let me know you want me to send you some, and then privately DM, because I don't want your address out there on the internet for everyone else. So you can privately DM the team Twitter and let me know, and I'll be happy to send you some. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this episode of Perspective, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.